Welcome everyone. Today I wanted to talk about old habits and old relationships, like how you are dealing with old relationships. So let me just tell you a story. So I visited my family a couple of days ago, okay? And I unfortunately found myself going through the motions and reacting in the same ways that I had before, okay? And I didn't notice it. I had fallen back into that old habit, but my niece brought it to my awareness. And then I just was like, oh, wow. So the first tip is, forgive yourself. It's okay. It is okay, right? We're all on a spiritual journey and we're all working every day to become a better version of ourselves. So forgive yourself. All right. Number one. Number two, it's recognize that what you have done today is better than what you have done, in your last interaction. So reevaluate the situation. So I just looked like, well, yeah, I did fall back into old habits, but it wasn't as bad as it was last year or the year before that, or even, 5 years ago. Okay. So I am making progress. There's still work to be done, right? Because it's the spiritual journey. So there's still work to be done. It's okay. And the real tip though, the real spiritual healing tip number 3, right, is to visualize it differently. So to continue my spiritual growth, what I did was I visualized how I wanted to act, right? How I wanted to set the stage and things that I needed to do in order to make sure that happened. So I just reframed it all into my mind. And while that may sound strange, it is a way for you to retrain your subconscious mind to think differently, and you're setting a new vibration for the next time you interact with your family, right? Because it's not just our family. We have friends, really just old relationships. So it's almost like you're two people. So as you're on your spiritual growth, you start doing these things to raise your vibration. You're meditating, you're, singing, laughing, practicing gratitude, all these wonderful things. But then when you get around certain people, you find yourself back into those old habits, those old things that you used to do with this person. And that's okay. If it serves you, it's okay. But if it does not, as you're progressing, then change the story about it. Change the story about how you want to interact with that person. No, do not blame, because we're all conscious creators of our reality. Change the story, okay? And so that was just one simple technique of just visualizing in my mind a different way in which that all played out. And so I know next time it's going to be even better for me, right? So I'm just going to continue that process of telling a different story. If you want to learn more wonderful, great techniques that you can use to rewrite your story, come join me in the Spiritual Healing Workshop. We have actually a couple coming up, one in November and one in December. Okay, we have our Spiritual Mastery Workshop, and we have our New Stories for Healing Workshop. And again, it's all about, becoming a greater version of yourself. It's all about getting those tool sets and grounding yourself in it. So again, come join me. The link is here in the video. And I look forward to coming to you live more often. This is organic. It feels wonderful. And I hope I'm able to impart upon you something that you can use in your life. In peace and love. Namaste.